Hello, I'm Jill Taylor at Global Graphics Software, and here at Labelexpo I'm on the Hamillroad Software stand talking to Andy Cave, who's the CEO of Hamillroad. Hi Andy.
Hi Jill.
Give us some background first of all on Hamillroad.
So we're a small software development company. We have a range of products that include first proof and some accelerator lightning plugins for the Harlequin RIP. But I think we're best known, and where we're having the biggest impact is with our digitally modulated screening, Auraia DMS and Bellissima DMS products.
Both of which work with the Harlequin RIP.
Yes, absolutely. We have a fantastic talent pool in our company of engineers who have done some really clever stuff in bringing screening technology into the 21st century. But when it comes to taking that to market, how do we go about that? We need to take a PDF file, apply our technology and produce plate data that can then make a printing plate that can go on press. And to do that needs a raster image processor. So the Harlequin RIP for us was the obvious choice. It's the most flexible RIP on the market. It has the ability to do whatever we want with it. There are hooks, there are interfaces that give us that ability. So when we looked at how we could work with the Harlequin RIP, Xitron was the obvious choice, to be honest. They offer a service that allow us to concentrate and focus on what we do, and get them to help us with things we really honestly don't want to do. So I'd rather our engineers work on our screening technology, not on an installer, or not on the documentation, or not on writing a plugin for a particular device. So throughout our relationship with Xitron, which has been over 10 years now, they've listened to what we've asked for, they've understood what we want, what we don't want, and they've delivered on it. But I'd say the most important thing for us as a small company is trust in the company that we work with. We need to be confident that they listen to us, that they'll do what we need, what we want, that we don't get ignored, and that we're taken seriously. And I can absolutely say that we have that with Xitron.
We're here on the section of the stand that's promoting Oriya, and you've got some fabulous graphics up here and some wonderful samples, I notice. Yeah. Tell us about Oriya and the development of it.
Okay, so Oriya is our screening technology for litho offset printing. I think it's probably one of the biggest secrets in the industry. So for example, we are a major supplier with our Oriya to the heat set printing market in the US. Every airline you fly in the US, the in-flight magazine is printed with our Auraia software. Over 10 million magazines a day in the US are printed with our software. And if you look at the quality, it's absolutely stunning.
It is stunning on the photography, isn't it?
So yes, we have someone we know who's a great photographer, and although he spends most of his time taking photographs, at the end of the day what he likes to see and loves to see is actually his photos presented to people so they can look at it. So whether it's a poster or whether it's a framed print or whether it's a book like this. So he loves it that we can bring out all the detail that he's trying to expose in his photography.
They are stunning.
Yes, the quality though really is only one thing about what we do. In printing there's historically been a lot of issues with print. You've had issues like moire, where interference patterns between different colors. You have problems on press with piling. In Flexo, you have problems with bounce. Now, these are very technical things, and that's another discussion probably entirely.
Indeed.
But one of the things we've done in our Auraia and Bellissima screening is actually added technology that eliminates or reduces those issues in print. So not only do our customers get fantastic, photorealistic, as you would want prints, but we actually reduce issues on press, increase their profitability, and keep presses printing for a higher percentage of uptime.
Of the time, right, yeah. We're looking at some of the print samples now that you're inviting people to come and have a look at on the stand. So what do we have here?
Well, Jill, I mean, when we looked at the book, we saw the fantastic image quality, we saw the detail that we get. But as I said, related to moire, there are lots of issues that you get in print. And one of those is that how difficult it is to print certain colors. So browns, for example, are very difficult if you're a coffee maker or a chocolate maker.
So we've got coffee
so
here,
we've got coffee here, and as you can see, on the bottom it says it's Auraia DMS, and the one above is a 175, and we've printed both of these so people can see the difference.
Right.
And if you look at the browns with the Auraia DMS, they are extremely smooth. and that's a colour in particular we print really fantastically. In comparison, if you look at the 175 up here, the lighting here is not great, but if you had this in a light booth, you'd be able to see the dirty rosettes, and it's not smooth at all.
And the point is that certain brands need to be very particular about the reproduction of their brand colour.
Absolutely.
Or the product, for that matter.
Absolutely. If you're Cadbury's or your Nestle, you don't want your chocolate to look like something that you really don't want to eat. You want it to look absolutely sumptuous and tasty, and you want people to have a craving for your product, don't you?
And for it to look good on the shelf.
Absolutely, yes. So I think Auraia DMS really helps companies, coffee makers, chocolate makers, and many others achieve a quality of print that literally jumps off the shelf, and as people go by, say, take me, not something else.